Hey, what's going on? I am Captain Zap. Welcome to the show. Let's play Valheim. It's been a little while. Had a lot of stuff come up. Went on vacation for a little bit, and then a lot of shit just started piling up. Birthdays and social events. You know how the summers are. Sorry about that. There was just so much going on, and then, you know, after a while, it just gets kind of hard to get back into this recording thing. You kind of lose all your momentum and motivation and all that shit. But we're back. We're gonna do it. I started, let's go through here. So I've just been kind of like, I've been doing this for like a day now, just kind of fixing stuff up, and I redid a few things and just trying to get my nerve back. Wait till the rain stops here. What I ended up doing, and I will show you, I cleared all this land over here. I chopped it all down. We added these points here to fill in this gap. There's a big gap here. I kind of wanted this to come out like this anyway. I think it looks kind of cool. And then I chopped this wall back over here, and then put like this little retaining wall. I finished this side over here, kind of pushed it over, and kind of capped it off. Did the same thing on this side. I pushed this wall back, and I'll probably do something to deal with all this shit over here, but I'll do that later. And then we finish this side over here. And then let's go inside. I did this wall back here, and we capped off these two wings, these two sides over here. And that's, I mean, that took me a long time, but that's the short of it. I added this entrance here. I'm kind of toying with ideas to keep the snow and the weather out. I think I like this idea where we kind of just build up these window areas, so I have a chance to kind of put glass in or fill in this area, whatever. I kind of like this. I think it looks pretty good from a distance as well. I don't know if we're going to do this on the lower floor, though. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. And I kind of got started down here on this lower floor, the basement area. Doing this, whatever I did here. I did all this. I kind of planned all this out. We have some mountain that can't be destroyed, so I think we will cover this up. I think we're gonna do maybe 2 floors in here. Two stories. We'll have like a industrial kind of area where you got all the smelters and all that shit. And then maybe like a library of all the different stuff that we gather, different ingredients and all that crap. I don't know. This is it was pretty easy, pretty simple. I just put blocks here. I took them off of the flooring that we're doing upstairs. Yeah. So this is what I've been doing. I've also had to go and get way more black marble. So far, we're at like 16,000 pieces of black marble just in what we have here. And then whatever reserves we have in these little boxes. So, yeah, I've been burning through it pretty hard. I did go and get more. We have more in those tubs there, but we're starting to run out of black marble here, man. I will, if it keeps going at this rate, I'm gonna have to go to a different island, a different continent or whatever, and get more. So, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But this is how it's turning out. I think I'm ready to kind of step away from this for a little bit. These windows I will probably end up doing this in all of these locations. I think they look pretty handsome. The what do I want to say here? We're just kind of running them up and pulling them out a little bit. It's just a straight column straight up from this point. These whatever these are, these plinths or whatever. You just delete these plinths and we just run them straight up. I think that was pretty simple. I think right now, let's go. I want to grab some stuff. Let's go up top. And I kind of want to work on the actual tower part of this build. I think what we'll do... I've been also planning out this thing. Yeah. These are going to be like the windows that go all the way up. I figure better... Instead of running poles or supports or iron poles, I think that's what they're called, through every single block, it's easier to just kind of put windows in. And I think they're going to look cooler anyway. So we're going to do that. I think we're going to go up as high as we can with these wood iron poles. And then we are going to fill in all of these spaces with windows and supports or whatever. So maybe we'll work on that a little bit. The way that I'm doing that is pretty simple. I think I'm going to need... Yeah, I'm going to have... I don't know why I did this. Let's grab some... So we've got one of these benches here. I do need to move that. So let's move this to the middle here so that it can cover all of our... it can cover everything. The circle around this should be big enough to cover everything. Let's go ahead and grab some wood and some copper. It takes a lot of copper, these things. And we'll go up here and we'll just mess around a little bit. The way that I'm doing this is a little bit complicated. And let's see if I can remember how I just did it a couple of minutes ago. So we're going to grab the center snapping point on this door, the bottom side of the door, and we're going to snap it to the corner. Is that how we did it? I think so. Yeah, we're going to snap it to this the corner of this 1x1 block. Let's see if we can get this other one. I think that's pretty good. Although that's not great. Let's see if it works out. And then we're going to grab this Verger metal wall. And we're going to try to snap this in to the door. Can we get it? Snap that into the door. And snap this into the other door just like that. And they should overlap a little bit. See, and that does look like this one, except the pattern is backwards. So on this pattern, you got a diamond with two little support brackets here. And on this one, you do not have the support brackets, so they're backwards. So we're going to redo that. And we're going to make sure we have the diamond with support brackets on the right side. That should be correct. Well, I'm gonna be working on that for a little bit, and then we're gonna put this black marble plinth down. We're gonna grab it by the corner here and just plop that in there like that, and then we'll do one for each side, and that should work out. I'm gonna go all the way around this thing. I'm gonna try to figure this out a little bit, figure out why it's being such a wang, and I will see. No, hold on. I want to do one more thing. One more thing. I also want to kind of deal with these support beams here. And I think that we're going to do that by using these marble 1x1s. I think we're going to need a door, actually. So let's grab a door. So we're going to take a door. And we're going to put this bad boy right on the edge of the... yeah, right on the edge of this 1x2. The hell? There you go. And then we're gonna put a 1x1 brick down. Like that. Gonna use the inside corner of this door as a snapping point. And we're just gonna put down a bunch of these bad boys, and we'll go all the way up. I think. Let's do this one, because I kind of want to do like a design here. So let's do one more. So we'll go up like this, and then let's figure out what we want this design to look like. I was thinking we would do either this archway that doesn't at all fit with the it doesn't at all fit with the design of the building, just because that's kind of all we have. So we'll go up one more so that there's two spaces between the roof and the pillar, and we'll just add one of these bad boys right here. Like that. And I don't know if we're gonna... We might put one here. We'll see. We'll see how that turns out. And then, I think to dress these up, we're just going to use... I've been messing around with these here thingies. Darkwood poles. So let's see if we can mess around with those a little bit. And that's going to cost tar and wood. So let's see if we just kind of dress these babies up a little bit. And then maybe we can put some like some of these arches in. We want these here. Well, that's kind of neat. Right in the middle. What's that look like? Oh yeah, dude, that's pretty sick. Hmm. I don't know if that's gonna look any good. It's too bad that there's no like 1 meter. Yeah, okay. I definitely like this better, I think, and it's going to be a lot easier to do. So all I did was move this 4 meter beam down one. I sunk it into the floor one, and then I used this 2 meter pole, and then I just connected this archway to the top of that, and they're kind of clipped into each other, but I think it looks a lot nicer. So I'm going to do that to all of these, and I'm going to figure out all the window situation up here. We're going to do all these windows, and I'm going to start building up. I'm just going to start going up. So the way that that's going to work is pretty simple. I don't think that you really need me to say anything, but let's grab some of this crap before we lose the sun. So we're going to get rid of that. And then we're going to have one of these puppies over here. One of these puppies over here. And then we're going to add our, obviously we're going to add our wood iron pole going up. Iron. And wood. Just like one of these. I'll just go up and up and up. And then we'll go add some of this. Just like that. And we're going to go up as high as we can until the bricks start to break. And I'll see you then. We are back. This is what we got so far. Man, oh man. I think it looks pretty fucking sick. This is as high as we can go over on this side. So I've been kind of messing around with shit, and even getting it this high took a lot. I had to shove and maneuver and push and tug at a bunch of different iron poles and all that crap. But it's looking pretty cool so far. Let's go take a look inside. Check that out, dude. I think this looks pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. You can, I left some of these beams exposed. I think I'm gonna hang something, maybe like a chandelier or something. I don't know. We'll figure out what we can get away with and what we can't a little bit later. As it is, this has taken me a very long time and an incredible amount of resources, but it is coming out pretty fucking special. I love it. Let's go up top. I do have a little portal here. Let's go check out up top. So I think I'll have a portal somewhere because there's no stairs to get up there. So I think I'll have a portal to get up here to the top of this tower. The main tower. And then maybe we'll put like, this little son of a bitch. What do you think you're doing, buddy? I guess gotta miss that one, man. Come on, baby. You're better than this. Whatever, dude. Fuck that guy. I heard he's a little punk anyway. So I don't know what I'm going to do here. Maybe I'll put like a little room or something up here. Things keep breaking. This is taking a lot of shoving stuff in here. Pipe down. I think I'll figure out a way to kind of make this a little bit better. Maybe in the future. Here we're going to have like a little bridge. I left some earth, I guess, some land, so that I can grab some good grounding points. And I think what we'll do here is maybe we'll branch off. There'll be a little bridge, and we'll branch off, and one side of the bridge will come over here to like a little lookout, so you can enjoy the scenery. And then maybe this path will wind around and go up. And I still got to figure out a way to get up, but I planted a tree over here. I think this base came out pretty cool too. But I planted a tree here, and we're going to keep going up, and we're going to grab the very tip of this tree as a grounding point, and we're going to go up as high as we possibly can. This is going to be a pretty substantial tower in size. And I think what we will end up doing, like I said, is building some stairs that go up. Maybe, hopefully up to the top of this tree area, where we'll put a landing. And then maybe a portal that goes to the very top of the tower, however high that may end up being. Yeah. I think that might be what's best. The portal will go up to the top, and then maybe up there we'll put like a library or something. Some kind of fun thing up there. But as far as this goes, I think it's coming out pretty nice. It's just taken me a long time. I am terribly sorry about the amount of time it's taking. And hopefully I don't lose too many of you guys. Got you, bitch. Is there another one? I think I've already mentioned how much I hate the sound of that repeating fucking audio clip. I hate it. It boils my fucking blood, dude. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working on this. I think I'm gonna come up with some kind of cool archway design for this bridge. And like I said, like a little revetment over here or something, like a little relaxing area or like a lookout. And then these stairs might continue up to the landing, which will be on top of the tip of this tree. Because we can use any point in this tree as a grounding point. Do I have any wood? Yeah. So you can use any point in this tree as a grounding point, in case you didn't know. So that's pretty interesting. I think hopefully it works. Yeah. So what I will do is build these walls up the way that we've been doing it, with these iron poles and the black marble bricks, and we'll go all the way up higher than the tip of the tree, and then we'll come down with 45-degree wood iron poles or wood iron beams. So we'll go up. Let's do a couple of these bad boys just to show you. And then we'll come back down with the 45-degree beam until we reach the tip of the tree, until they're blue. And that will be a new grounding point. So I'm gonna get to work on all that crap, but I just thought I'd show you what this is looking like now. I don't think I'm gonna put any glass on this. I don't like the way that the glass has been looking as far as that goes. It kind of gives it like a shitty appearance, considering I like the way it looks now, you know? So, and then this will be a wall. I'm going to cover this in brick so that you can't see any of this earth. And then we'll do some nice archways like this. Once we have it all kind of ironed out. And I can move these beams and stuff. These can all move, and so that they align with the archways. And then I'll clear whatever land we have to keep as a grounding point. So I just thought I'd update you and let you know what's going on. And then maybe I'll push a video out sooner rather than later, and then I'll decorate, you know, over the weekend or something. So, or when, I don't even know when this video is going to come out, to be honest with you. So, but let's do another quick look-see from down here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, man. Very excited. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me also know what you would have done different. Maybe we can implement some new strategies. We still got 2 more of these things to build. As far as like biome builds go, we got to do the mistlands and the ashlands, and we still have to go to the ashlands. So I'm gonna kill all these jerks and then get back to work. Ooh, there's like a little frost cave over here. That's cool. Yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I've just been working on this this bridge here, and this is the design I decided to go with. I've been knocking everything down, and keep making sure the supports are in there. Still kind of blue. Yeah, still blue. Yep, this is it. And we're just gonna wrap everything in brick, and then do this design. And this is taking a long time, but it's totally worth it, apparently. So we're gonna do it. What do you think? I think it looks pretty sick. Yep. So I'm gonna keep going. I'll finish this out, and then I gotta figure out what to do with this. I kind of want it to like wrap around a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. That seems like a big ask, so from me to me. So I don't know. I have no fucking idea what's going on, man. But anyway, we're gonna keep doing that, and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, we're back for another quick checkup. So I got this bridge kind of figured out. Just got to fill in some gaps here. And I don't know what I'm gonna do for the stairs, man, but here we go for the tower. We're getting pretty high up there. Let's look at this bad motherfucker. So I attached a little bit here. As you can see, they're green. They're blue when they touch the tree. I attached a little bit here so I can keep going up higher. And then I went up to the tippy top of the tree, and we are fully blue. Where the tree is, the top of the tree is supposed to be. So this is what it's looking like so far. And I would imagine that the bricks are going to be green again once we get up to this point. So I'm gonna keep going up. Let's take a look at what the bridge looks like. I think it looks okay. I'm not completely dissatisfied with it. And we got a very thin strip of land or earth in here with some iron poles going up. This is all grounded through here. So that's cool. Looks like we lost a brick there. I don't know why. Maybe I just forgot to put it there. Yeah, but that's you know, quick look at what's going on here, babies. I'm gonna keep going up. We're not gonna stop until we get red, and then we're gonna figure out a cool topper for this bad boy. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll see you in a little fucking bit. All right, we're back, and I think we're pretty much done. I think this is about as big as I want to go. I don't really care anymore about the building stuff. Let's do a quick tour, see how the whole thing came out, and I'll point out some sticking points or whatever, and then I'm gonna decorate this motherfucker and be done. So I did not put an entrance. I don't know if I'm gonna. I may or may not do like stairs or something. I don't really see the point, but maybe just for fun, we'll see. But I did end up putting windows. Let me grab some of this shit. I put windows on this bottom floor, the basement level here. You can see there. See, windows are all done. I think I just kind of did a regular floor for the inside. I think I'm gonna put like some sort of a throne or something here, and then maybe I'll do a portal over here. Yeah, that might be pretty cool. Dude, I hate these drakes so fucking much, dude. They're so annoying. And they're just every day respawning. Just fucking die. Anyway, so I did the floor. I've just been kind of messing around and putting random shit in random places. I think I may do like a chandelier or something if I can figure it out. Maybe we'll do something like that hanging down here. I kind of got these stairs in kind of where I want them. I figured this is going to be kind of like a hanging out, like lobby kind of zone. Maybe I'll put like benches or something around here. And then maybe something back here. A little sitting area, a little parlor or something. I don't know. And then we got the stairs that go down into the basement, which is going to be like the work area. Kind of with all the gizmos and gadgets, and maybe 2 floors of shelving. I'm finding myself needing more and more chests and shit, so maybe I'll do something like that. That could be kind of cool. Just a ton of chests over here on the left, and then a bunch of machines here for processing ore, and maybe the kitchen will be down here too. I don't know, but there's a bunch of like nooks and fun stuff. Maybe I'll put something up here. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. That'll be more for the decorating stuff. So let's go back upstairs, and we'll go up to the top of the tower, top of this tower, to the bridge. Come on, baby. This thing's gotta die. I can't bear this fucking sound, man. Alright. So maybe this will be like some sort of enclosure or something, and maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Or maybe that portal will just go straight up to the top of this tower. I was gonna put a backing on these windows so that you can't see the tree, but I actually kind of like it. I think it looks pretty sick. I still might. I don't know. Reserve that option. Maybe we can walk all the way over here, and there's in this area there would be like a portal that goes up to the top of the tower. Possibly. I don't know. It seems like a lot of walking, a lot of moving, but maybe that could be fun. So you can see that I kind of put like a little balcony. That's how that turned out. It's just a big square balcony. Let's go up there and take a look. All right. This I'm thinking is going to be like the library. I think I'm going to put a big fire here and have the smoke. This is where that balcony is and all the supports for the balcony. So maybe I'll have the smoke go into the balcony supports and then out the sides. That might be kind of cool. But anyway, that's kind of what we got going on here. I worked out a fun way to kind of make these triangle pieces work. Without using, they're really annoying. When you put a triangle piece in here, there's like a massive gap between the triangle piece and the next square tile. So I kind of want to just do it like this, I think. Maybe. I don't know. This is all the decoration shit, man. I don't really know what I want. But anyway, this will be like the library. There may be books in here and like all the different armor and weapons and shit. That might be kind of cool. And then there will be a regular stairway here that leads up to the main living quarters. And I kind of got the floor situated. I think I know what I'm going to do. Something like this. And then maybe some sort of cool pattern in the middle. I'm still working out the details for that, but that's going to be mostly like free placing shit. So maybe I won't bore you with that. We got the windows all done. And I have been messing around with different like patterns and shit. Different trim patterns. For some reason I just could not make the stone over the doorway work out. So now we have this wood doorway. The roof was fun. Also fairly complicated. I had to bring up a lot of iron poles at 45-degree angles and shit. But it ended up working out pretty good. I think it looks fairly nice. Maybe this will be like the I don't know. We're gonna fill this with shit. I don't know what the fuck we're gonna put where though. So don't ask me. Here's the balcony. I thought maybe this would be a cool place to put a fucking sick hot tub. I don't know where it is. Wherever it is. Right here. We'll put like a hot tub and maybe some balcony seating or something. I don't know. It's a nice view, I guess. I was kind of hoping you'd be able to see more of the Mistlands. And there's some water out there. You can just barely make it out. But the roof was fun. It's a lot of free placing. I just free placed a bunch of shit to make it look good. Less boxy. And I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, that's the whole thing. That's the whole build from start to finish. The next video is going to be like a tour, I guess. Yeah, it'll be like a tour after I decorate. So I'm gonna have to decorate a little bit, and then we can get that done. And then we're gonna go fight the queen. So I know it's been a long time. It's been really hectic. This has been a major event-oriented summer. I did not see this coming because I don't listen to people when they talk, I guess. But you know, if you're still watching, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. We're gonna get rolling here pretty soon, and it's gonna be pretty quick. But we still do have 2 more build videos to go, so maybe they'll just be small ones, man. This is a pretty big one. I keep saying I'm gonna do smaller and smaller videos, and I keep fucking lying. So hopefully this is it. The next 2 might be smaller, more fun, compact builds. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyway, I think I am gonna call this one here. Let's get a good view of this puppy. Oh yeah, that came out pretty cool, man. I'm into it. Maybe I'll do something else with the top of this tower too. I don't know. It might be cool to put like a little something up there. I don't know. Anyways, don't forget to leave a like, comment. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. All that stuff. Maybe I'll do like a playlist when I publish the next one, the full tour. I'll do like a playlist of all my builds for those of you who like this kind of crap, like I do. And aren't so interested in the regular playthrough stuff. So maybe I'll do a little playlist like that. If you want that, let me know in the comments. Yeah, leave a like, subscribe if you're not subscribed, tell your friends, tell your parents, do whatever you want to do. Tell your kids. Probably not, a lot of swearing, but you know, thanks for joining me. I had a great time, hope you did too, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.